Yo, what's up? I'm back again. Just want to send a special shout out to all the new subscribers out there. Looks like we're at 203, so we're on our way to 300 subscribers, y'all. Wow. It feels good to be back. Just had to take a little break to get over a tragedy, but I'm back in full effect, so I want to knock out these videos. So we're going to talk about the Superman villains that I would like to see in a live action, that some has been in a live action, and I think Henry Cavill and DC can benefit from this because, as we all know, DC is just dragging their feet with Superman. They're not really doing anything with him. They rushed them, so. But DC has potential. It just needs to be the right management. And they already have the right director, which is Zack Snyder. And they can really do some damage. But I don't know. I really don't know what they're doing at this point, really. But this is all subjective, so this is just my opinion. But what is the worst Superman villain ever? Well, you guessed it, Bizarro. This dude is such a joke. Just overall, now in the cartoon, he was just goofy. It was some funny moments. If you ever watched the cartoon, where when he gets angry, like he really gets angry. But for the most part, Bizarro was just garbage, just retarded, just a dumb villain, period. I believe Christopher Reeves, they did a Bizarro. I'm not even sure, but I would like to see Bizarro on the big screen in his new age. What do you guys think? But I think he's probably the weakest born villain ever, Coming in at number 10, we have Steppenwolf. Now, in the cartoon, Steppenwolf has always been trash. He's always been trash, but Zack Snyder's Justice League made him look more menacing, more brutal, But Steppenwolf still, even in Zack Snyder's Justice League, Superman just kicked his ass so fast. He's so weak, But I do appreciate Zack Snyder for making Steppenwolf a more menacing villain because, back in the day, Steppenwolf was just weak and goofy, like the Josh Whedon version, like that. But Steppenwolf, in general, is just a weak villain, in my opinion. And he comes in at number 10. Coming in at number 9, we have, Now, honestly, Livewire. I would definitely want to see a live action of Livewire in the movie. She gave Superman. Now, this was one villain that really kicked Superman's ass. In the cartoon. Her origin story is kind of fucked up because she was a disc jockey criticizing Superman, and one day, she got electrocuted or some shit, and she was holding Superman's hand, and so some of his powers got into her or whatever, which gave her the ability to fly and all that type of stuff. But in the cartoon, she definitely kicked Superman's ass, especially when she was partnered with Parasite, who's another villain. But I would definitely like to see a live action, live wire on screen. Particularly that origin story. If you guys ain't never seen it, you can go ahead and YouTube it or whatever. But I would definitely like to see her on the big screen going against Henry Cavill. So, what do you guys think? Leave your comments below. Coming in at number 8, we have Granny Goodness and the Furies. Now, in this cartoon, Granny Goodness, I always thought she sounded like a man. I was trying to it used to bother me or whatever. But I later found out that it was a man that was playing Granny Goodness. and they made her look like a man because it, like in a cartoon she had like facial hair and shit like that. Um, it was really weird, but like I said, later on I did find out that the voice of Granny Goodness was a dude, you know. So they was doing like a lot of experimenting with these cartoons. Like these cartoons are actually dark, but I would definitely like to see Granny Goodness in a live action with the Furies or whatever. I mean, we got a glimpse of her when she was in Zack Snyder's Justice League when she was with Darkseid and Darkseid, but she ain't really doing anything. She was just sitting there. So I definitely want to see Granny Goodness and her Furies, and you know, I would definitely like to see that. You know, restore the Snyderverse. Come on, DC, restore the Snyderverse. Coming in at number 7, we have Parasite. Parasite was brutal, especially when him and Livewire teamed up. You know, his origin story is bad as well, you know, so, but it can be done, this, with the technology that we have, it could be done in live action, you know, so, I would definitely like to see that, and, you know, Parasite, he really gave Superman a run, and I think him and Henry Cavill should team up, you know, I think they should team up because, I mean, that Dwayne Johnson, I don't see that going anywhere. Like his Black Adam, I just don't see that going anywhere. So, I would definitely like to see Parasite on the big screen. Coming in at number 6, we have, yes, Michael Shannon's General Zod. I mean, he played the shit out of it. I don't know why a lot of people is complaining about that movie, but he definitely played General Zod. I think the only nitpick that I had is that they just killed him off too early. Now, I don't mind like Superman breaking his neck and stuff like that, but I think they should have kept him around though. Like, and I heard he's supposed to be in the Flash or whatever, but I just think they killed him off too soon. You know what I'm saying? But General Zod, yeah, Michael Shannon's General Zod, he was that deal, you know, and his motivations, you can kind of feel where he was coming from as well. You know, sometimes you don't really want to sympathize with the villains, but in General Zod's case, you kind of got where he was coming from, you know, because he was born to protect Krypton at all costs. So, shout out to Michael Shannon and Zack Snyder, and they need to try to figure out something. But that was just a wasted character right there. Coming in at number 5, we have, yes, the most infamous Lex Luthor. Now, Lex Luthor has always been a top villain of Superman. I would get even you know, people critique Jesse Eisenberg. I mean, for what it was, I guess it was good because we didn't really get to have no emotional connection to him. But Lex Luthor in the animated series, he was that deal. He was about business at all costs. He was a boss, and he was determined to kill Superman at all costs. He was a brute. He was cocky. You know, that's the type of Lex Luthor that I would like to see on the big screen. What do you guys think? You know, comment below and let me know. Coming in at number 4, we have, of course, Metallo. Now, he has a sad origin story as well, and I honestly think he should have been in Batman vs. Superman. You know, with no disrespect to Zack Snyder, but I think Metallo would have made a more better villain because, you know, Batman vs. Superman was dealing with like the kryptonite and Superman's weaknesses and like that. I wish they would have put Metallo in. Now, I give Zack Snyder credit. He wanted to do Doomsday and stuff like that. I mean, I enjoyed it regardless, but I think Metallo should have been in Batman vs. Superman as the number 1 villain. It was just a wasted opportunity. And, you know, he was wrecking shit back in the, Metallo was wrecking shit back in the cartoon days. So, shouts out to Metallo, man. You They need to fix that, man. I want to see a live action Metallo with the origin story. That's what I want to see. So somebody at DC, y'all need to fix this shit, because y'all wasting a lot of villains. A lot of villains. You already got a good Superman with Henry Cavill. You need villains. You need some menacing villains. So that's him at number 4. Coming in at number 3. No, we at number 2. Yeah, number 2. We at number 2. We have Darkseid. Yeah, Darkseid. No, we at number 3. Darkseid. We at Darkseid is Superman. Everybody would say he's Superman #1 villain. And in the cartoon, he was up there, but I don't really think he was #1. Darkseid is menacing, especially in Zack Snyder's Justice League. And I wish we can we need a Justice League 2 and 3. We gotta make that happen. But Darkseid, to me, isn't the most brutal Superman villain, especially like in the cartoon. This Darkseid, he was menacing, and he had like Granny Goodness and everybody working under him, but he was just like basic, he was really basic, So shouts out to Darkseid. Who I think's better than Darkseid? Oh, you guessed it. Coming in at number 2 is Brainiac. Yeah, Brainiac in the animated series was crazy. He gave Superman a run for the money, and I like the story of him, destroying Krypton. I wish they could have implement that or do like some type of backstory to implement Brainiac if they're gonna go forward with Superman. We definitely need to see a live action Brainiac. I know like other like series did them and stuff like that, but with the technology that we have, I think Brainiac could be a force to be reckoned with, if it's done right. And I would want either Zack Snyder or Christopher Nolan to do it. Keep Matt Reeves from this shit, because Matt Reeves is. Now, like I said, I like his, his Planet of the Apes, but everybody knows my feelings about the Batman. That's where I got a lot of you subscribers. But Matt Reeves was. But Brainiac, yeah, I definitely would like to see a live action Brainiac done right, especially with the technology that we have. There's just so many ways you can go with it. You can have them like connected to the internet or some shit like that. It's just so many things that you can do with Brainiac. So Warner Brothers Discovery, man, y'all got to get up on y'all game. But what do y'all think? Do y'all want to see a live action Brainiac? Because I know I do. And I think it'd be done right if you had the right producer or director. Zack Snyder, of course. But, so, who is the top villain? Who is the top villain that Superman has faced? Because it's not Brainiac. It's not Lex Luthor. In my opinion, the top villain, you guessed it, it's the one that killed him. And that'll be Doomsday. Doomsday was the one that ultimately killed Superman and put him to rest. I watched that cartoon with the Doomsday animated cartoon or movie or whatever. And yeah, he just kicked Superman's ass. Now, he did get him in Batman vs Superman, and shouts out to Zack Snyder, because Batman vs Superman, that's one of my favorite movies. However, I just think Doomsday was used too quickly, and I think a lot of people will agree with me, because it was Henry Cavill's second film, and because when he got killed by Doomsday, I didn't really have any emotional attachment to it. It's like, really? They should have saved the best for last. You gotta save the best for last, and they did it too soon. But I appreciate Zack Snyder for taking risks, because he said it in the interview. He just wanted people to go like, what the fuck? And I respect the director that do that, but you know, I think he was just used too soon. Doomsday was just used too soon. I think they should have went with Metallo, or they shouldn't have like made Doomsday kill Superman off like that. Henry Cavill like that, because we had, the audience in general, we didn't get an emotional attachment. I don't even think the audience have an emotional attachment to Henry Cavill. Now, I think as time went on, we want him as Superman, but as far as him like dying in that movie, I don't think there was no emotional attachment there, because we didn't get. I mean, that was Henry Cavill's second film as Superman, and they killed him off. And I think Zack Snyder, I don't say he messed up. I think he should have went with his first mind and made Doomsday like shoot him up in space or some shit like that, frozen for a couple months or something like that. I don't think they should have killed him off like that. But Zack Snyder, I still want to. I'm a Zack Snyder fan. And I definitely want to see more of what he wants to bring to the DC universe as far as Superman goes. Because right now everything is just stagnant. But in my opinion, I think Doomsday is the number one Superman villain, because he is the one that actually killed Superman. So that is my ranking. I want you guys to like, comment, and share and comment. We're still a small channel, but we're getting up there. We're creeping on the come up to 300. So I just want to thank the other subscribers that sent me sent condolences to me when I was going through that tragedy. I appreciate that. Even though I know I'm a small channel, I do read the comments, and I appreciate that. And yeah, my family, we're getting better. But as you see, I'm back on camera, and I got more videos to come. I still have Jurassic Park to do, and then I have the Top Gun Maverick. I gotta do that, and I got backlog of stuff coming up. So I'm back on my regular scheduled program. I appreciate you guys. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.